Thing I think that every woman needs to realize when dating is that men are going to do the bare minimum that they think that they need to do to achieve their desired goal. Whether that's dating with you, hooking up with you, it really doesn't matter. They are going to assess the level of effort that you have established is required, and they're going to meet that and nothing more. I just got off the phone with one of my friends talking about a lot of different dating topics, so get ready for a little series because now I have a lot on my mind. So often we settle for less as women in the beginning of the dating phases because we don't want to come across as high maintenance or too difficult, and we want to seem accommodating. If you haven't watched my video I made about embracing being high maintenance, go watch that. But we make all these compromises for what we really want, and then we get into the relationship, and then we try to get them to act how we actually want them to act, and we wonder why they're not acting how we want them to act. And that's because you have already shown him, by doing that, you've already shown him what the bare minimum is that you will accept. And now you're trying to make him do extra work when he already knows he doesn't need to do that work to keep you, to get with you, because you've already shown him that you don't require that. Now, I've been on both sides of the coin here. I have dated guys that did the most for me, like storybook, rom-com, Disney princess, didn't think that the men acted like this in real life. And then I've watched them go on to their next girl and put forth a fourth of the amount of effort that they put forth for me. And I'm looking at them like, what the heck? Is this even the same guy that I dated? And I've also been on the other side of that where I was begging for small things like flowers and you don't take me out enough, and complaining that we're splitting bills. And then I've watched them go on to the next girl and buy plane tickets and dresses and plan dates and everything that I was begging and crying for them to do for me. And when I think back on these experiences, it all started at the beginning. The ones that came forth with the valiant effort were the ones that I set a high standard for from before date one. They knew that they had to come correct. They knew what my expectations were. And they continued to meet them throughout the relationship. In the situation where I kind of fell into dating someone and didn't really make them court me, I was unable to get them to treat me the way I deserved to be treated once we were deeper into the relationship. These men treated me such vastly different ways, and that's because I had shown them vastly different expectations of what my bare minimum effort level was. Men act different ways for different women, and that's because different women set different expectations. So before your next first date, think about how you want that guy to treat you and set forth that expectation of that level of effort. Because trust me, you don't want to watch them go on to the next girl and do everything that you wish they would have done for you.